Hello, everybody. How's you doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful time. So tonight I'm doing some late night gaming and decided why the heck, why not?
Resuming progression on the playlist.
Why not have everybody else join in?
I believe it is safe to say that so far this playlist is no picnic.
Heck yeah. Having a little fun with some muscle cars. Whoa! I hope everybody is having an awesome day today.
Isaac and Friends said, "Don't forget to check our sponsor Dovey Energy. Use code IANDEF10 at checkout for 10% at dovey.gg or check out the merch at https://isaacandthelitchmerchst Oregon Creator Spring.com."
Let me see if I can pull up my own stream here on my phone so I can monitor everything, be able to pin whatever.
Dante Must Die said, "Yo."
Hey Dante, how you doing? Yeah, just got the whole new The Crew game.
Dante Must Die said, "Have you considered playing for Honor?"
Seen everything there is to see about muscle cars.
I've tried it a little bit.
Get more intense than this. Well, hold on to that thought.
I have thought about it for at least once or twice, but I tried it for a little bit and then it just, I don't know, I just didn't care for it, but I found the controls to be just a little wonky, that's all. You gotta love the sound of that roar of that engine from the Mustang.
Dante Must Die said, "Are the cars in this game actual brands?"
Yes, all of them are. Matter of fact, we're driving a Mustang GT right now. So all the vehicles and everything are legitimate brands. They have all kinds of different playlists for all the different stuff.
Way above the speed limit and way beyond your expectations. Plus, it's a chance to see just how far muscle car customization can go and how cool it can look.
So the playlist I've been playing through has been all American muscle cars. So we've been racing in different forms of Mustangs that they've either customized for all kinds of stuff.
What's the game about?
So the game is, by the way, it's kind of, I'd almost say it's like a Forza-like game. So it's kind of like Forza Horizon, all that stuff. Same pretty much premise. You go around, you have different playlists that go and deal with different forms of cars. So like they have a playlist that's just classic cars. They have playlists that are just Japanese tuners. They have, of course, the one I'm doing right now, the muscle cars from the American muscle car. And they talk about different historical facts about muscle cars. Or whatever vehicle you're doing, and they do all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's kind of, for lack of a better term, it literally is a non-Microsoft exclusive Forza game. Ooh, look at that Cobra. That is a Mustang Colby.
Dante Must Die said, "Good old American muscle cars, gotta love it."
Right? They even have a playlist that's just Lamborghinis. Whoa. It even has the rewind the car button.
Dante Must Die said, "Italian Speed Demons playlist."
Some serious curves are coming right off the bat. Eagle eye and try to keep your machine under control.
Yeah.
You're off the winding part of the road. Now you can let the supercharged V8 do the talking.
Plus, this is all on the BFC, so this is not even console. This is all my computer. So we're getting to see it all in its beautiful glory.
Shelby GT500 fan, but you're currently driving my meanest one, my special Jimbo Full Power Edition. That car is one of the highlights of my collection. Calls to me in my sleep, it does. And it doesn't take no for an answer. Well done, they don't stand a chance.
That means that it is a beefy mean racing machine.
You're gonna reach the harbor real soon. Quickly closing in on the finish line. Don't you flinch now.
Nice.
Dante Must Die said, I finally somewhat learned to ride my Yamaha 600 cubic centimeters, albeit very slowly. I kept it from dropping. It was great to hear her purr after 2 years of being unused.
That's great, Dante. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I had a lot more motorized transportation, I loved it. I used to have a old Honda Trike that was motorized.
Fire up your guns. That was quite the show. Now all that's left is the encore.
Funny. The funny story about that, by the way, is when my parents first got it, they figured I wouldn't go very fast because I was afraid of the dirt bikes and stuff that they tried to get me beforehand. So they left me putting around on it. By the time they got out of their, came out to see what I was doing after they took their soaking bath, I was doing laps like it's Daytona 500 around in the parking, around in their, at the time, what was their, well, they had 40 acres back then, so I don't know if I would call it, what I'd call that, really.
Dante Must Die said, "Do you like Dodge Chargers? And Hellcats too?"
No time to rest on your laurels.
So, I haven't really seen Dodge Chargers, but if I'm gonna be honest, I've looked at a few of them and they do look nice. One of the main reasons, though, that I love Mustangs a lot is I've actually, you know, my dad used to own a Mustang.
Keep going, driver.
I like
Now,
Firebirds,
muscle cars have been around
Mustangs.
since the second half of the 20th century, but
Dodge
somehow
Chargers
we've yet to
definitely
get you one
have
of the
that
classic
get up and
oldies.
go, so I'm not gonna lie, they're not too shabby.
Well, at Jim's request, we decided to catch you on the fly and save the origin story for the grand finale. There's an absolute classic heading your way, a grail among collectors and Jim's greatest pride, the Mustang Boss 429.
Oh, the big boss?
Prepare for the centerpiece of American muscle car history.
The classic? No. Dude. The boss. Oh, yes.
Dante Must Die said, "Why is it that dads are always cool guys before they were our dads? LOL, my dad used to also have a Firebird. Go get that boss."
Actually, my dad had the Firebird and the Mustang while he was still my dad. He actually rode around, we actually
Dante
drove that
Must
thing
Die
for years.
said, "That classic Mustang is a beauty."
Oh yeah, too bad we might just trash
This
it.
is our final show. Let's get loud. You're driving my #1 car, the star of my collection, the 1969 Mustang Boss 429. Name speaks for itself. One of the oldest muscle cars. Still one of the greatest too, honestly.
No kidding. That and the 1965 Mustang, both of these are just, both of them are just primo classics.
Good. Send him on the ropes.
It feels
Dante
bad
must
having to
die.
abuse this thing like
Said,
that.
It's like driving the
Second lap
equivalent of a
with
fine
no
aged
second
wine.
guessing. Keep it real.
Right?
The boss is an icon. It shaped the golden age of muscle cars from the 60s to the early 70s. This was one of the top dogs. The age when these cars stopped being called hot rods or drag racing cars and became muscle cars.
Dante must
That's
die.
right. Even though the
Said,
hot rodding mindset had
watch
been
the
around
paint,
since
no.
the early 50s, it wasn't until the 60s that the term
I'm
muscle
trying.
car popped up, embodying an entire generation's rebellious state of mind.
I'm trying, but these turns are giving me hell.
At that time, if you were into muscle cars or just into cars in general, the place to be was Detroit. Man,
Ah,
Ever heard of
yes.
Woodward
Motor
Avenue?
City.
a renowned street for car duels back in the day.
Goodness gracious.
Third lap. Let's end this with a proper charge. Show them who's the boss.
But oh yeah, it's definitely awesome being able to drive one of these. I think this, the 69 Boss, and then the 69 Camaro are both like the most iconic cars ever. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when you think of muscle car, like, those are the two cars, aside from the
Dante
65
must
Mustang,
die.
anybody wants.
Said, full throttle dude.
One more solo. Give the audience what they deserve.
Gotta back off the throttle just a little bit when we do these turns, though. Don't want to ruin that paint job. Heck
Well,
yeah.
what can I say? You've got the muscle car spirit in you. Actually, I know 2 words. You rock. Catch you later.
Nice.
There's a reward vehicle waiting for you. The muscle car spirit can be described in many ways, but nothing speaks to it better than a head-on encounter with the chrome itself. I hope you've enjoyed this wild experience to its fullest.
I know I have. Now I wonder what playlist I should do next. There's all kinds of awesome
As much as Jim would
playlists.
have liked to stick around, his expertise and passion are already requested elsewhere. But he left a special note for you. It says, "Never thought riding passenger could be this much fun. Keep on rocking. P.S. Hope you'll dig the souvenir."
Ooh. What are we getting? What did the Rockstar give us? Oh. Oh. No. Yeah. Yes. Bro! Oh.
Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff,
Dante
driver.
must die. Said. Like a kid in a candy store, dude.
Can you blame me though?
Let's complete this playlist. We put this playlist together to give you a taste of Japanese racing culture.
Like, can you blame me? It's a souped up Mustang Cobra Shelby GT500. Yes, sir, I am happy. Look at this beautiful car.
Japanese vehicles are a modest dream. These souped-up speeders pack a pile of torque.
Alright, time to go see what the land of the rising sun can bring us.
Dante must die. Said. I definitely
Spoiler
can't
alert!
blame you.
You'll be doing
That
everything
engine can
from
rattle
drifting
your
in the
bones,
mountains
lol.
to racing
Definitely
heavily
freaking
customized
rocks.
vehicles.
Right?
And there's no one better than Japanese speed racers to show you the ropes. You'll get extra detail real soon, but let's head to the container first.
Coming through, Grandma.
Dante must die. Said. Japan, land of the drift racers.
Yeah, actually, it's funny is my buddy Rollmaster was over here last week. He was watching an interesting video talking about why Japanese people don't usually buy American cars over in Japan. And one of the things they pointed out is because the reality is that American cars are all loud, very large vehicles, and for them it's like, we don't need all of that. We need something that's small, compact, but has more than enough horsepower, just enough horsepower to, you know, go grab groceries. So that's usually what they go for. Plus, they also have a much more interesting shopping experience for a car. Like, they can actually go to a dealership and have their own custom car pretty much just made. So, like, if they don't like how a certain thing is sitting in the car, or they want maybe a set of changes done to the vehicle, they can actually go and have that done. And not only that, but the car dealerships literally call them up and say, hey, how's the car going? How are you enjoying it? You know, can we convince you to, you know, come in and shop for more vehicles? It's just this whole hands-on, completely different method of car buying and selling over there. Which apparently American companies just are like, we can't do all that. Me, I'm sitting there going like, why not? You know, why not? Why is it the Japanese are like, we want speedy, but we also want fuel economic. We want something, you know, doesn't take a whole lot of room and we can get around.
Here we go.
Ooh. So what car are we getting? Okay, yes, the interweeb is interested, but what the hell is going on? Explain, please. I am confused. I mean, the American Muscle Run was literally America. That's for sure. We're talking bald eagles, horses, all kinds of stuff.
We made sure you discover almost everything the Japanese drivers have to offer.
Cool. Eat.
Let's move on to another activity. We couldn't take you to Japan, so we brought Japan to you. There's a special gathering tonight at the Japanese temple, the start of a whole new experience. Here's what to expect when getting there. A traditional Japanese summer vibe and lots of kyusha cars, meaning iconic, classic, and made in Japan. On top of this, expect some exciting encounters. That's right. Motorfest has got some killer people to introduce you to an authentic Japanese racing experience. Don't worry, you'll meet them soon enough.
Ooh, the NSX. The Honda NSX is one of the really good ones for Japanese cars. Actually, another reason too that from that video that they don't like American cars is they have this kind of idea that American cars don't really run very well or last very long. Where their cars literally do. If you take care of a Japanese built car, yeah, that thing will survive for decades, if not eons.
Sorry you had to wait, kid. Want to show us what you can do? Try this car then.
Listen to all that vroom. I'm sorry, I've always been a fan of racing games, so anything where I get to hear vroom, I am happy.
Oh yeah, let's rock.
Game on. We're going for some proper Japanese street racing. Let's show them, guys.
Gotcha. Got it.
Sure, why not? Motorfest asked us to show you how it's done, but we don't do free tours here. You gotta play your part and give us a bit of a challenge.
No pressure at all.
Yeah, don't scare the kid, brother. Are you familiar with the Honda you're driving? The NSX isn't your regular street
Hi,
car.
everyone.
It was made back in the
Hello.
90s to stand neck and neck with the likes of Ferrari and Porsche.
Welcome to the
You
channel.
sound
Nice
just like
to meet
Shingo.
you. Whee!
Speaking about Shingo, you know that if a rookie beats us with his NSX, we won't hear the end of it, right?
I don't know if I want to think about giving Shingo the satisfaction.
Better focus and win this thing then.
Well, I don't know who that is, but sounds like you're in for a bad time.
By the way, do you know what NSX stands for?
New
No.
sports car experimental.
I wasn't asking
Dante
you,
must
Nina.
die. Said.
Nice.
How's it going, alien?
So that's what it stands for. That's actually kind of cool. New sports car experimental. Okay. Not exactly creative, but hey. I'm not complaining. Performs pretty dang good, so, you know.
canyon on the left?
Eyes on the road, Hina.
As Dante can tell you, I'm basically acting like a kid in a candy store right now. What's funny is I used to say, I'm not a very car guy. Mainly because I was kind of just in a mood at the time, but I hate to admit it, but yeah, a bit of my dad's grease monkey did happen to run off on me, apparently. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I said my dad used to have a car, the reason for that is because my old man, he trades cars all the time. I swear, it's almost like every time I turn around, it's like, Dad has another car. Like, can you stick with one, old man? Please. I wish I had new car every time I turn around money. Or I should say, he... trades them in all the time.
What a win! The first of many, I am sure.
And we get to go back to our Shelby Cobra. Well, our Mustang Cobra, but hey.
Our next stop, Kaneohe. The pack is waiting for you there and is willing to show you some more of the racing culture.
Yeah, when I first got this for completing the American Motorsports or the American Muscle Car playlist, I was just super happy.
Tokyo Bayshore Route, or Route B, is a famous stretch of highway for street racers. Almost every racer in the 80s and 90s knows about it. In fact, some of the best drivers have pushed their engines on this very road. Even notorious racing groups like the Midnight Club cut their teeth here. And that's what slightly inspired our next event.
Like, even game-wise, that engine of that GT 500 is just mwah. Ooh, what are we using now? Is that a Nissan GTR? It is! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, you don't get very much classic Japanese racer than that.
Hey there. Word in the street is that you shine like a real hasheria with my NSX.
Dante must die.
Well, then I believe you're in for a treat.
Oh my god, a GTR.
Well, bring it on.
Dante must die. Said. I was hoping for one.
Right?
The show continues, kid. But watch out. You're driving Ren's Skyline this time, and there's no word to tell you how crazy she is about that car.
Can't blame her. The R34 is a legend. It's a kaiju.
Well, can't promise her paint job is gonna stay the same.
Skyline is an icon. It's a powerful car that takes skill to control.
Yep. Ren spent years taming that beast. That car got nicknamed Godzilla for a reason.
So basically, you crash Ren's car, better leave the planet.
I mean, I can't blame her, but hey. Come on. Come on. Little more control game. Oh, come on, really? Yeah,
Fast is
speaking
perfect
of
to
which,
get a taste of the Wangan spirit, an absolute myth among Japanese street racers.
Yeah, picture the Tokyo Bayshore route with one thing in mind: never slowing down.
to be fair, my last car that I actually owned, before, you know, selling it, because I have actually not owned a car in about 10 years. I've been walking back and forth to work.
Careful, buddy.
Thankfully, I live like next door to work, but was a Nissan Stanza station wagon from 1986. And I swear that thing tried to kill us.
In a Wangan race, you gotta go fast, friend.
Well, guys, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. This is the skyline we're talking about.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. That car was something I got, like, super cheap. 1,300 bucks.
I'm
It
telling
was
you,
just,
Ren
you
will
know,
notice
I
that
really needed a
scratch.
car at the time. I was delivering pizzas. My Buick got wrecked, so it was the first thing
dragons are
available.
massive.
I didn't really think
You
about
got a
it.
wish to make?
I was super concerned about losing my job. You know, being a pizza delivery driver, kind of need a car to do that.
Keep your driving steady. Sharp turn. Careful.
This thing, though, died a lot. To be fair, it was, you know,
Reminds me of
30,
that time
40
Shane
years
missed a
old by
charger
that
in the
time,
midnight
and
race, supposedly because he was
it had,
dazzled
like,
by the
nearly
moonlight.
200,000 miles on the motor.
I remember that.
Plus, it had been literally just, and I hate to say it, it was just left there in the shop outside, so like the sunroof leaked. It was not well taken care of. It definitely was the kind of car that could use some TLC, but I mean, I didn't have the money to do it, or time, or skill. So, but I mean, it was loyal enough to keep us going, keep me going for a while.
いい腕だ。スカイラインがまた派遣を取ったと知ればレンが喜ぶぞ。
So, yeah. Which is sad now. It's something that, you know, it's gotten to the point where I can't afford a real car, you know? Not that I can't get the loan for it. It's I can't make payments plus insurance. Because where I work and the place that I live in, there's only like 3 businesses in town that pay remotely $16 an hour
Was perfected by Japanese gearheads who raced in the
for full
mountains
time,
in order to keep
and
city pedestrians
that's 2
safe.
call centers
Along
and an
with
airplane
suboptimal road
engineering
conditions,
business.
These mountain passes are filled with hairpin turns and other challenges. Drifting is the best way to take sharp turns without losing speed. In Japan, we call these passes toge. There's even a toge style of racing.
I couldn't meet the path. Didn't get that one. But,
The winding
yeah.
mountain roads of Hawaii are as close
A
as
couple
we can
times
get
it
to
died
Japan.
actually
So we
on
figured it
an
would be a
S
good
curve
place to
that
teach you.
that was going up and downhill. So it kind of got a little scary. Although the reason why I was dying was nothing wrong with the motor, actually. It was the air intake. The clamp, I guess, just gave up after a while. And we just couldn't get a clamp on there that, you know, fit.
And one last thing. A toge race usually features only 2 races.
Dante must
You
die.
got it. You're in
Said.
for a duel.
Here's hoping you get that muscle car, knock on wood. Or you could get yourself a used one for a steal.
Well, the problem with that is, the only way I was gonna get a muscle car was if that Facebook settlement did well, but no. Of course, you know, I just misunderstood how settlements work, so yeah, everybody, at most, according to the lawyers, might get like 30 bucks immediate, which sucks, so. But hey, Ooh, a Mazda. Oh, the RX-7, the Drift King.
Alright, it's just you and me this time. Why don't we put the whole festival euphoria on hold for a while and get a proper face-off? Let me show you what Toge is all about. Relax. I've seen what you can do. Daijoubu da. Plus, I'll give you some tips on the way.
But, yeah, it would have been nice to be able to get a nice muscle car. I'm not gonna lie.
The key to Toge
But
is being able
it's
to
just
balance
not in the
brake
cards
and
of
gas
destiny
pedal at
for
every
me.
turn. One wrong move, and
Not
you're
yet,
out.
anyway. Who knows? Maybe one day when we get actually big enough and be able to earn enough ad revenue, or hey, we get enough fans that buy
This
t-shirts
technique
and
isn't
stuff.
easy, but when you pull it
Maybe,
off,
one
you feel
day.
like the greatest driver alive. And the
But
coolest.
hey. Right now, I just do what I do. Play games, hopefully entertain you guys. Hopefully get as many subscribers and fans as I can.
Tonight your ride is a third
Read
gen
some
2002
fun,
Mazda
having a lot more
RX-7.
fun with it.
Lightweight, compact, a sick rotary engine, and one hell of a look. That's Tanana's car, and she seems pretty confident you could beat me with it. Let's prove her wrong.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have to get up here then. Woo.
There's a tunnel coming. It gets tricky at high speed. Make sure you don't lose control.
Yeah, but like I said, it's not that I couldn't get a loan. I mean, heck, my bank is trying to get me to borrow like $50,000 to get a car. But the problem is trying to make a $600 car payment when my rent is like $700 bucks. Granted, you know, rent includes trash, water, and insurance.
And now all the way down. That's
For
the
the
best
apartment,
and also
so.
the toughest part, so stay sharp.
And be able to pay for internet and electricity, food. Plus, I gotta feed Kitty. Do not want to be the person who does not feed Moon Pie. That feral side of his kitty personality might just show up again. And I prefer my Moon Pie very cuddly and purry.
Just a few more laces and this is it. Come on, show me some real Toge driving.
A happy purry kitty's a good kitty. I like my pillow pirate. But yeah.
Dante must die. Said. OMG, the drifting is as smooth as butter,
Okay, you got
holy
me fair and
moly.
square. Way to conclude
Yeah,
the
I
first
mean,
half of that
that's
playlist.
a Mazda for you, though. Like, not gonna lie, that particular Mazda, there's a reason, even in Need for Speed and almost every single racing game, if you're doing drifting, that's the car you want. That is the best drifting car you can get.
Well done. Let's move on to the following event.
What's actually funny is,
You've just
For a
shown
little
us how
while-
well you could use drifting techniques in a race.
a little
Now
while
that you're all
ago,
warmed up, how about a full-on drift
before I
event?
was doing streaming it or even recorded part of my playthrough of this, the game was actually yelling at me as like, "Are you sure you want to be on intermediate? You are like breezing through this, man. Do you want to pull?"
The airport is right
Do you
on the
want to play
coast,
hard?
and the view of the ocean is stunning.
Medium doesn't seem to
At least
bother
that's
you.
what my databases
Like,
tell
no,
me.
no,
Again,
no, I'll
I'm
play
just a
regular,
robot.
thanks. Look, just because I've been playing racing games since I was a kid.
I hope you like the RX-7, because you'll be driving it again during this challenge. Except this time, she'll be waiting for you all modded and upgraded. You've seen traditional Japan, now it's time to enter the modern age. Be prepared, the contrast is stunning.
But, yeah, I've been... Racing games are actually one of the few games that I could actually play as a kid, because my extremely religious family, didn't like anything violent. My parents didn't believe in buying anything, which wasn't a religious thing. They just didn't believe in buying anything that was, new in terms of console. Like by the time I got a newer console was when a family that had, including the PlayStation 2 and several other stuff. And the next time I got an Xbox 360 was, you know, after my mom had died, and I was getting Social Security from that.
Hey, Hotshot, it's me, Hinata.
Very
Incredible, you did beat Hayato in that Toge duel. I knew it. There's something about you. Hayato is one of the best racers I know. Kudos. And now, welcome to my playground, the drift track.
Oh. See if I can put in some points.
As you already know, drifting was born in Japan. That is where you'll find the biggest drifting scene and some of the best drifting spots, of course. Like, the Ebisu Circuit is one of the most famous places in the
Dante
world for
must
drifting.
die.
Designed by drifters, for drifters.
Do you do what I do
Who knows?
now, and
Maybe
play
Motorfest
violent
will get you
video
drifting
games
there
in
someday.
protest to your JW parents? Gotta make up for all those years we didn't get to experience blood in games, lol.
I don't know so much about that. I just enjoy playing games in general. Doesn't have to
How do
be
you
violent
feel
or
about my
anything.
modded RX-7? Tougher yet still elegant? That is my RX-7 2.0 for you. Because Japanese car culture isn't only famous for its drifting history, it also brought modded cars to another level, among many other things. Come on, you're almost done. Push that beauty to its limit. You have my permission.
But, there was a time, though, for a while that I kind of forgot my love for racing games, so maybe I'll come back to it. I mean, yeah, loads of fun.
Great job, but the journey is far from over. Drifting
Oh-ho.
is a popular racing style in Japan, but drag racing also gets its fair share of gearheads. There's a drag spot set up not too far from here.
Oh,
This runway is one of the best places to drag race on the island. Warm up your engine and don't blink. This will be a quick one.
ooh, I wonder what Japanese car they're gonna give us the drag race with. This will be interesting. Oh, they're gonna use the Skyline? Okay. That's a new one. Alright, let's see if the GTR can drag. Alright, we gotta rev up them tires. One more.
Dante must
Gotta
die.
warm up the tires and make sure they're nice and
Oh hell
toasty.
yeah, Paul Walker's car.
Nice. Yeah, apparently Trey was just surprised that I had actually ever watched Need for Speed, not Need for Speed, but Fast and Furious 1 and 2. I was like, yeah.
Dante must
There
die.
was a time when they were kind of good movies.
Takes me back to NFS Underground 2.
I didn't get to play Underground. I did get to play Carbon, though. Need for Speed Carbon was my introduction to the Need for Speed franchise. Ooh, I wonder if they're going to do what they did for the Mustang, and we're going to get dirt racing with the Japanese cars. Like a dirt racing version of the Subaru. Like, that would be awesome.
What a win! The first of many, I am sure. We can't really get a taste of modern Japanese car culture without some proper urban racing and seriously modded customs. The streets of Honolulu at night should set the perfect stage for these final races Motorfest has prepared for you.
But, yeah, I mean,
Prepare for a wild
I used to
fun.
really play
The pack
Cruising
hasn't shown you all their
USA,
moves
done a
yet,
whole
and
lot
I
of cool
believe they're
stuff.
ready to put on quite a show. Expect top-tier upgrades and expert driving.
I used to play the old N64 version of Pod Racer too from Star Wars. Like, I've been playing racing games for a long time. Ooh, the Mitsubishi. Oh, that is awesome. I wonder if that's an Evo 10, 9. Doesn't matter. It's still one of the most awesome. Like, the Mitsubishi is one of the most well-known
I bet this is what you were
street
waiting for when
racing
you signed
car.
up for the Made in Japan experience. Out of this world, customs owning the city.
Well, you got your wish. Everybody's car is on top of their game, especially your new ride, Toji's Mitsubishi Lancer Evo X.
Yeah, Toji's the craziest customizer of us all. He loves his cars big and mean.
The Mitsubishi Evolution 10. Yes, everyone raves about these things. Oh man.
The Evo X, or previously known as Concept X and Prototype X, is the final form of the Lancer Evolution series. It's the
Here
most
we go.
technologically advanced Evo ever.
Another JDM gem. You're welcome.
Toji would say it's the best of them all.
Nice. My goodness, this is an awesome ride. I'm not gonna lie, like, see what I mean by the grease money monkey rubbed off?
We've got another lap.
Not gonna lie, I still love muscle cars, but this is definitely a good contender for my love of Mustangs.
Dante must die. Said. Neon lights under it too, a trademark of Japan.
Do you know that the Evo X doesn't
Right.
have a legit reverse gear? It has 2 forward gears working together to make the wheels rotate in the opposite way. Cool, huh?
And that's how you save on weight.
Precisely.
Nice. I did not know that. That is cool. Like, I'm not a super duper car guy. I know more about cars than most of my friends. But, like, all this stuff they're dropping on us, I did not know. Here we go. Let's make that jump awesome.
What a race! That Motorfest crew knows how to throw a party.
Don't get too excited. You're just a host in that fantasy.
Watch out. Hosts can be dangerous, Mrs. Abernathy.
Hey, I got that, ref.
Nerds, both of you.
Hey, hey, hey. What's wrong with nerds? I am a nerd. I am an anime nerd and a video game nerd. Leave me alone. No, I'm kidding.
The finish line's just a few seconds away, guys. It's now or never. This was the Mitsu Lancer Evo X with a special Toji custom. And you just showed you're totally worthy of that car.
Nice.
No time to rest on your last event, right there. You'll be racing amongst the whole pack this time. So we got you covered with a special car. Have fun.
Ooh, what car did you get? Toyota Supra Ryujin. Ryujin? I know that name. That is the name of a dragon.
Newbie's playing hard to get. Hold on.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is sweet. Oh, that is awesome. Like, I'm not gonna lie, legitimately, if I do end up at any point with enough money to buy my own car, we are definitely decking it out. Isaac and Friends colors. We are making that sucker beautiful. But we'll see what fate has in store for me.
All right, driver. This is the final race. All together this time. You guys ready?
You bet.
Right now, I'm just happy if I can build my channel. Whew. The more people I can entertain, the better.
Go for it, driver. This car was made to be first only.
It was a
Dante
pleasure showing
must
you
die.
around, my friend. And you
Said.
definitely fulfilled your end of the
This is
bargain.
single-handedly
True, didn't
rekindling
get
my love
bored,
for
not
cars.
even once.
Yeah,
Right?
okay. You kinda did a good job.
There's clearly a spot for you in the group whenever you decide to come to Japan for some more action.
Come on. Ooh, these turns are kicking my butt. This Ryujin is definitely holding its own. Even with a driver that's as bad as me.
Looks like you got yourself a special car for this race. What a ride.
Courtesy of the Motorfest, I presume.
A pumped up Toyota Supra A80. Solid choice.
Heck
It'd be
yeah.
more appropriate, actually. The Supra was specifically designed at the time to rival most of our cars. Skyline, NSX, or RX-7. And that customization looks flawless.
Pretty cool. But remember, nothing beats the R34.
Funny way to pronounce NSX.
You want to bet? Looks like my little Supra is doing pretty good. I may not do too well driving it, but hey.
We'll see about that.
You gotta admit, it feels just like Tokyo.
Well, I guess they did do a pretty good job capturing the vibe of our streets.
Your streets have lasers coming off of them? I'm slightly confused and concerned. Oh yeah.
How come our new buddy didn't get to drive high as MX-5?
Fair point.
Who knows? Another time, maybe. There's still so much about Japanese racing we didn't touch on.
Are we talking, guys, or are we showing our new member who the top dogs are in this pack?
Looks like y'all are behind me. Yeah, I could kind of buy the neon-colored dragons on the streets of Japan. They have some really cool stuff over there.
Watch the car.
The laser show on the road, on the other hand, yeah, I kind of doubt.
Did you get that, driver? He said let's punch it.
Let's do this. Boom! One hell of a finish.
For you, and a great deal of adrenaline for us. Awesome driving.
Yes! Victory! During the free drive.
There's a reward vehicle waiting for you.
Alright, let's see what reward card we're gonna get. It wouldn't shock me if we got like the one we were just driving in the last race, like we did with the Cobra. Or the Shelby GT500.
Hi there. Welcome back on this side of the Pacific. We've got one last surprise for you, driver. Let's head back to the container. journey through traditional and modern Japan was outstanding. What an incredible car culture. Spirited, stylish, unrestricted. We hope that playlist was everything you hoped for. Hawaii and Japan have a lot in common. Building this experience for you has been amazing.
Oh, baby. Come on. Come on, you beautiful Mustang. Woo! God, I love this car. Dang, we missed. Oops. Someone's Camaro just got smooshed. Excuse me, Grandma. Coming through.
Speaking for Hayato and his friends, I can tell you that they had a lot of fun. You clearly went way beyond their expectation. Being able to go toe-to-toe with these guys on their terms and ultimately come out on top. You rock.
Whoa. Did they just detonate a bomb behind us?
Did you enjoy driving that Toyota Supra we lent you for the final event? I'm just asking. No reason.
Why? I'm really curious now.
Waiting for you all along. The Toyota Supra A80 Special Edition.
Wait, what? Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I mean, it's a great car, but it's like... But I like the Mustang. I like them both, but it's like... I don't know, Chad, what do you think? Muscle?
Dante must
or Ryujin?
Said Ryujin.
A playlist is available, driver.
So what do you guys think? Should we drive around the Ryujin for now? Because we've been having all kinds of fun.
A playlist is available,
Isaac
driver.
and friends said, Mustang or Ryujin?
We're very proud and grateful to present what is probably the most homemade playlist of all. The heart of this one is entirely composed of mountains, jungles, volcanoes, and oceans. But I'm not going to tease you more. I'll let you discover what you're going to experience through the next video.
I mean, the Ryujin's got a nice motor to it, that's for sure. That Supra 880, man, that sounds beautiful. Not gonna lie.
Dante must die. Said, let the Ryujin stretch its legs, then you can use the muscle car if you want.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. The sound in that tunnel. Hawaii Scenic Tour. Ooh, what are they gonna give us to drive now? Is that a Bronco? I see muscle. I'm seeing muscle car, Ford Bronco, Jeeps. What we driving, fam? Okay. Hawaii Scenic Tour. Okay. I'm interested. I saw some cool stuff. Let's see what's going on.
We're in for the Hawaii Scenic Tour.
Alright, let's let the Ryujin
Let's move on
stretch
to
its
another
leg.
activity. You must have felt it since your arrival. This island is something. And because there is no place like this in 5 oceans, the Motorfest has crafted an experience focused on it. But before exploring Hawaii, let's celebrate it with a quick tour on the Motorfest grounds.
Uh-oh. Oh! Did I read that right? Was that a Ford GT?
Said, good morning, Isaac and friends.
Good morning! Good to see you, Base Woman. Bro! Yes! It's the Ford version of a supercar.
F4C3W0M4N said, always a pleasure. Smiling face with cars. Dante must die. Said, good morning. Thought it's 1 in the morning for me.
It's 1 in the morning for me too.
On this brand new Motorfest circuit.
F4C3W0M4N
but no pressure.
Said,
the key word here is
same here on the Florida Panhandle.
You don't have to win to move on to the next race. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Victory's just a bonus here. And while we're here,
the Wacky Puppets feed Trey Blowski said,
everywhere on this
I have been moving for almost 12 hours.
Hey Trey, welcome back.
Look at these sharks. They mark the entrance to the water area.
We're currently driving Ford's version of a supercar.
You can see the sand playground on the left for you to practice
Dante
your
must die.
skills whenever you want.
Said, oh my gosh, it's the yellow puppet dude Trey.
Warm and vibrant like Earth. Here comes the concert zone. This area is all about getting together and enjoying some great music. You know this volcano. It's the car meet. Social hub, custom shows, main stage stuffs. You already got the drill, right?
The Wacky Puppets feed Trey Blowski said, and I also got killed by a monster in a horror game. Laughing face. F4C3W0M4N said, are you moved in, Trey?
Yeah, Trey got a whole new place. Still in the same town as I am.
Campus birds up there are a
So
tribute
we're
to
still
the
living in the
last
Panhandle,
event.
still having all kinds of
This
fun.
is also where you'll find the drift track, first arena of the Drift Experience playlist.
F4C3W0M4N said, nice. The Wacky Puppets feed Trey Blowski said, not yet, I've just got to set up for my work from home.
Honestly, another thing I'm really happy to do with the live stream today is we get to see the BFC in all its glory. With the ray tracing, everything. And the BFC is barely even concerned. It's not heating up nothing.
W0M4N said, I despise
Motorfest
moving.
Ground Tour is coming to an end, but I still think this was a little intense for this playlist. Why don't we start the real Hawaii Scenic Tour with a more relaxed journey around this amazing island? You'll get a real guide this time, I promise.
Dante must die. Said, LOL, good luck dude, hope you like the new pad. I still live as a hermit with my parents, LOL. F4C3W0M4N said, good finish. The Wacky Puppets feed Trey Blowski said, this was necessary. Where I was living we kind of had to take what we could get, so we got a bread box on stilts.
Yeah.
Congratulations, driver.
Yeah.
Let's meet Keola. Hawaiian born and raised, he knows these lands like the back of his hand. loves sharing the culture, history, and beauty of Hawaii. First journey to the east,
F4C3W0M4N
mind-blowing mountains
said,
and wild
LOL.
waterfalls.
He's not kidding about that bread box either. To be fair, like,
Dante must die, said. A shoebox? No way. The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski said. I've never been so happy to have a laundry room in the house and not a laundry shack. F4C
right? I've been to
4N said. I have a bread box on the ground.
Oh, I think we actually missed the missed the event. Doing the activity. Oh wow, we're on almost a dozen viewers right now. That's awesome. Hello people! Welcome to the Isaac and Friends show. We've got Trablowski, our awesome puppet player, in chat. You got everyone else here.
The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski said. We've already got an area set up where I can record voice-over stuff and gameplay, just a matter of moving everything. Dante must die.
Oh!
Said, I wish the guy from Mario Kart was in this game to tell you when you're going the wrong way, LOL.
It's a Volkswagen bus! It's a Volkswagen minibus!
Aloha. My name is Keola Nakahiki Raposo. You think you can remember that?
The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski.
Ah, easy, bro. No worries. You can
And
just
we
call
got
me
a new
Keola.
puppet
I
today,
was told
a
that you
one-eyed
needed someone to
fuzzy
show you
monster
around.
named Boy.
I'm more than happy to share a story or two along the way.
You know whose favorite vehicle this is?
You might want to take some pictures of these places, yeah?
Hi, Bubba. Hi.
Dante must die. Said. Can't wait to see the new puppet.
No worries. I asked Motorfest to take some pics for you. Just cruise and enjoy the ride.
Sorry, I got distracted by a little kitty going meow with his paws.
F4C3W0M4N said. Moonpie.
Yes, Moon Pie! My black and white tuxedo kitty who likes attention. Normally he likes the shoulder sit, but he just has... But he wasn't wanting to let me pick him up, so...
Trablowski said. Him and another puppet, a green-haired puppet named Dennis. I actually used the same voices for them I used for Smiley and Phony Bone in a dub of the Bone
That's the
comics.
kind style.
Mm.
He's a local street artist that always sets the mood for the sandy beach over there. Saved aboard. We'll catch some waves later on the North Shore.
The Wacky
Get
Puppets
the
feat
biggest
Trablowski said.
For
And
now,
dub.
enjoy the landscape. Take a look at that island over there. That's Molokai.
Dante must die. Said. Big fan of the yellow puppet. What's his name?
Ko Hawaii Pai Aina.
The yellow fan and the yellow puppet is Trey.
Said to be pulled up by the
That's
magical
Trey's
boat
puppet
of Maui.
Sona.
That's what my kupuna told me. You can believe it or not.
The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski said. It's me, Trablowski, he's my avatar. F4C3W0M4N said. Hope you're still in the market for voiceovers, Trey. Working on a new game. Dante must die.
Trey's always in the
said.
market for
That's Trey
voiceovers.
himself? LOL, that's awesome.
He's always in the market for voiceovers. I'm just sorry that Lich and I never got around to giving you our voiceover.
Said, my channel actually has other puppets who play games while I play
The
stuff
Coconut
here.
Resort is just in front. An epic hotel, unfortunately destroyed by a hurricane. The
Aw.
palm trees that line the road is pretty cool. Preps you for the first pit.
We're making Fluffy's bus a racer car, guys. Oh, I love Gabriel Iglesias as a comedian. You know, it's actually nice to have a nice little stream like this.
Said, I can definitely voice act, just not sure where I can drop the contact link. F4C3W0M4N said, don't forget to like Isaac's video, folks. Winking face.
Hey Trey, don't you have your email in your about page for your contact for business matters? I have mine.
The Wacky Puppets feed Trablowski said, maybe next stream I'll bring everyone and try to have them all show up. Dante must die said, I've told my buddy about this channel.
Oh, thanks, Dante. It's awesome. I mean, spreading the word is a good way to, you know, get us out there. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, like, YouTube does not usually suggest us very much. I mean, I have videos on this platform that have been on this platform for 5 years and have 0 views. Not even metaphorically or anything, just flat out 0. Which is funny because I actually was doing a message to Team YouTube and stuff about it, and they trying to explain, like, hey, look, you know, you know, it is what it is. I'm just happy we're growing. I'm happy that we got more people coming
the
in.
Wacky Puppets feed Trablowski said, my numbers mainly
Another
come from daily
landscape.
shorts.
Another photo. Ko'olau Poko. Nah, Nikiya. Just another mountain range? It's actually part of a volcano. We're going that way.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Easy. It's been sleeping for 2.5 million years now. This is the beast side. Kane Ohe, land of resources in ancient times. Pretty developed now. Check it out though. Not a bad place to live, huh?
I like that we're just on this lazy tour through Hawaii while we're racing a bus. Like,
The Wacky Puppets feed Trablowski said, we actually had one do insane numbers like 9 to 10k.
yeah?
F4C3W0M4N said, right.
I mean, it feels like a nice leisurely
Check out
race.
Manoa Canyon. That's my favorite part of the trail. Cliffs with waterfalls, so peaceful. Right time to recharge your mana.
F4C3W0M4N said, shorts are the way to go these days.
Yeah. What's funny, actually, now that you mentioned that, apparently Team YouTube was sitting there
I know an ice cream shop.
claiming that they weren't actually expecting shorts to overtake long-form content. And they're actually complaining because shorts aren't making them enough money for ad revenue. So they're saying they're worried about the future of the platform because of that. Of course, they're saying and thinking, oh, well, people just don't like long-form content. It's like, no, people like long-form content. It's just you guys have, whether intentional or not, then suppressing long-form content like crazy, trying to be TikTok.
The Wacky Puppets feat Trey Blowski said, we also recorded a playthrough of the prototype, but it's a scheduled upload. That's the one on Markiplier's newest 3 Scary Games.
Yeah.
F4C3W0M4N said, it's always about their revenue, right? LOL.
Well, the thing is something I actually pointed out in a recent video, they're actually making a lot less money than they could. So it's kind of interesting that they're worried about revenue, but at the same time, it's like you passed up literally billions of dollars worth of revenue. One of the things
the
I
Wacky
pointed
Puppets feat Trey
out
said, we played it first, but his video was uploaded before ours. That happens a lot.
Enchanting berry places.
Talking about what I was saying, that basically if they did like all the creators merch in-house,
F4C3W0M4N
of creator base,
said,
you could get about $2.5 billion a month. Even if you just sold 2,000 shirts and got $5 worth of profit. Now, when I say 10%, I'm talking about like the top 10% of the 2.5 billion people that use YouTube.
But the next race,
And those people
the
sell a
weather
lot
is
more than
expected to be great.
2,000
What
shirts.
do you think about a convertible ride in the backcountry?
So, you know.
We have prepared a classic for you from a very famous German brand, the BMW Z4 M40i.
Or if they decided to add on top of that, helping creators find ad reads and do sponsors, which would, you know, help cut down on these sponsors getting involved with companies that end up in scams, stuff like that. Using just the top 10%, you're talking easily $2,000 in ad reads. YouTube taking 10-20%, that's $200 an ad read. Most of these guys do 3 videos a day, about $600 times 250,000. You know, per quarter, you're looking at about $9 billion easily. So there's a lot of ways that YouTube could be making a lot of money. They're just not doing it, and which is hilarious to me, because I'm sitting there thinking, like, you know, it's funny that people always talk about, oh, these capitalists, they don't care about, all they care about is money. Is like, if all they really cared about was money, then they'd realize they actually make a lot more money working with content creators than trying to fight them. You'd be amazed at the amount of money you can make doing that.
Face Woman said, I just changed my name for your chickie do. LOL.
E ha'i mo'olelo ana au ia oe. He ko'i ka mo'olelo. Pela e pili, ai ke kanaka I kono au a puni. E hui koke aku no. Kaua
Dante must die. Said, can you paint and customize cars in this game? Also, I've been hearing how poorly YouTube treats its creators. Do you think organizing a strike would make them notice and change things?
Honestly, Dante, I don't think organizing a strike with content creators would do that. Because content creators, unlike other industries where, you know,
couldn't resist. These wind turbines are inspiring.
You know, like the Writers Guild and all that stuff.
Or rather,
Ultimately, there's not enough control and not enough people
might be nice to learn a
united
few
together. It's
words
not like an
besides
industry that
Allah.
everyone works the same. A lot of your individual content creators are just that, individuals. Each and every single person working on their own time, their own projects, their own stuff.
The island is dotted with crops everywhere.
Plus, not everyone is experiencing the same kind of rough or hard time.
All in the middle.
And if I'm being honest, you know, a lot of these, what happens with unions, especially right now in Hollywood, is that eventually things happen where it's actually more harmful to be part of the union than it actually is to work with them. Because a lot of the modern day unions are corporations
It's really
themselves.
a great thought, but it's just us small folk in the strike will never get us far.
Lono. Oh, don't miss that left turn. Lono is the one who brings balance with the wet seasons, making this land fertile. Poetry, but get some sad parts.
But yeah, you know, and that's actually the biggest problem with a lot of, like I said, with a lot of modern unions, is most of them are corporations too.
Dante must die.
When it rains, it's said that Lono is
Who knows?
crying for the woman he
Maybe
lost.
big monolith
Kay
creators
Kilani.
could join in and make YouTube
Poetic.
bleed and
I
rebuild
told
their
you.
algorithms.
And
Dante
all
must
his
die.
tears make
Said.
everything
By
grow.
bleed I mean bleed their wallets, lol.
I don't like
Well,
bother you with too much.
YouTube's already
You are
bleeding its
racing
own
after all.
wallet. That's the thing. That's kind of what they're worried about, is they can't put as many ads
The
on the
wacky
shorts.
puppet Steve
So,
Trabowski said. Fun fact, during production of the original Cannon Fever, Eli Roth used non-union crew. However, recruiters made it a point to try to recruit the crew into their union to add dues to the budget.
yeah.
The wacky puppet Speed Trabowski said. Cabin Fever.
Yeah. But, although, and this is a rumor that I've been kind of talking a little about on my channel, keep in mind, I have no evidence to prove this is factual. I have no evidence whatsoever. But if the rumor is correct, YouTube might be getting investigated by Google for breach of contract. Because, from what a buddy of mine told me, something he said that he saw on the Google corporate page is that Google might actually be investigating YouTube because they were actually supposed to have in-house merch making for content creators, as well as the trying to find sponsors that I was talking about for them as well. So if that is
Check out
true,
those buildings.
by
Got it.
some weird miracle or
That's
by some weird
Honolulu.
facet, a lot of YouTube execs might just be in some serious hot water soon enough. Because when you're caught with breach of contract, you're actually held responsible for the loss of any revenue caused by that breach of contract. So if I can sit there and figure out how many billions they could have made, I guarantee you Google would. And keep in mind, the billions that I was talking about was just shirts. It's not including stickers, hoodies, mugs, any other kind of merchandise. So, yeah. But, you know, like I said, just a new rumor, so keep that under your hat.
Nice. How about we go surf next time?
But yeah, this friend of mine, he usually does keep an eye on things, so we'll see how that goes.
Great job, but the journey is far from. Let's go to the shore.
You know,
You're love the next
I could just
vehicle.
be, you know, blowing wind up my butt.
You know the serial version because it's a famous Ford.
I've done that
We
before.
added a little touch of Hawaii to it.
Hey, a Ford Bronco. Your sports SUV. Nice.
Cool. Is that Ford Bronco made in Oahu? Ah, perfect. This is the exact car we need today. We're going to the beaches.
Is
of
that a punch
Waimea,
buggy?
where the mountains rise.
I
from
see
the
a
water.
punch buggy. The floaty and the board are holding on for their lives.
You know Waikiki? Sure. But there's another precious spot. Trust me.
Face woman said, going surfing in the Bronco.
Let's take a photo of this spot. Perfect for surfing. We call that He'enalu. Everybody here surfs. Duke is the most famous. But long before that,
Face
points
woman
of every class in calling
said,
enjoyed surfing.
looks like Highway 98. LOL.
Bruh,
Right?
The wacky
Normal
puppet
surf.
Pete Treblowski
Although he preferred to surf the
said,
heavens.
craziest thing to me is that there's a YouTuber with a merch store near me in Isa.
You mean
Wow, look at this
SML?
lava giant. Majestic.
Yeah, that SML store in Pensacola? Oh, yeah.
The wacky puppet's Pete Treblowski said, yeah that. The wacky puppet's Pete Treblowski said, M not N.
This black sand comes from that volcano. Trying to walk barefoot on the heat. It's like walking on fire.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean,
The wacky puppet's Pete Treblowski said, SML is a
Try
YouTube
go take a
channel,
look in this
SNL
cave
is a
over here.
TV show.
Bruh, pretty mean.
fair enough. And it's funny that you mentioned 98. Like, believe it or not, 98 runs, like, right through our town.
Dante must die. Said, I gotta be heading out, dudes. I'm hungry, so I'm making myself a peanut butter bacon and jelly sandwich. It was
Nice.
great being here.
Alright, see you next time. Or if you happen to come back and we're still alive. No idea when I'm planning on probably shutting this down.
The
Probably
wacky
like 3 o'clock
puppet's
in
Pete
the morning.
Treblowski said,
Or when I
I
felt
kind of
sorry.
told Jeffy. Face woman said, ours too. FWB.
Fort Walton Beach, hey! You're not like 30 minutes from where we live. I don't want to really say too much because I don't want to end up like one
Oh, check the
YouTuber.
sea monster on your left.
The wacky puppet's Pete Treblowski.
We arrived at White Island.
They have a great barcade.
My favorite surf
Face
spot.
woman
The first
said,
wave.
small
all you.
world.
Right?
Well done. Let's move on to the following event.
But, yeah. I try not to mention too much about where I live because I don't want to end up like, what's that one YouTuber that's infamous, Dragon Lord, who tried to challenge everybody to fight him?
The next stop is a big one. Volcanoes.
Where it got so bad, the state bought his raggedy house that he... Oh, God.
Face woman said, "Don't blame you at all." The wacky puppets feet Treblowski said, "I go to I think it's Marietta to 2nd and Charles, it's got tons of cool stuff."
Right? But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I think Trey feels a little bit that because he and I are on the spectrum, because we are technically autistic, that he has to be like an example of a good autistic YouTuber. Which, yeah, I understand that, especially when the most popular examples are not super great. Although I'm sure there's probably some really cool, famous ones that are autistic. But if I'm being honest, out of our entire group, I'm probably the highest functioning one. Somehow.
You move on to another element and enter the furnace.
Woo! The
So
wacky
you need a
puppets
car
feet
that is
Treblowski
also tough and powerful.
said, "Hey,
Good thing you're driving the 1969 Camaro Z28. Someone once said that this car eats Mustangs for breakfast. It should definitely be up to the task.
Eats Mustangs for breakfast. Oh, I want to see this thing.
face woman
How dare you insult the
said,
Mustang?
"My daughter is on the spectrum as well. She's 23 now and a car mechanic." The wacky puppets feed
You're
Treblowski
in. I'll hand over the
said,
comms to Kiola.
"I'm close."
Uolo he paha oi no pele ke o kua. Ka wahine vela ena o ka lua.
The wacky puppets feed Treblowski said,
Nona ke kino kahe
delayed
a
response to Isaac's statement.
E a e ana I na ala me na ale. E mo olelo awane e kaua nona.
So what car are we driving? That
Face woman said,
CSS.
Oh, how's it, friend? Hope you enjoy the cool water. Where we're going, the temperature is much higher.
The wacky puppets feed Treblowski said, "Actually, something freaky happened a few weeks ago. Someone literally asked about old videos I made. I had to tell him they were lost media now frowning face."
That's kind of sad. Talking about like old Lego videos, Trey?
Said, "I'm 90th in the world on this game right now."
Welcome to the volcano.
Cool.
All the mountains around you. All star volcano. Some are sleeping, but the others...
I just play to have fun, man.
No need point you a
Not
picture.
looking for to compete.
The Wacky Puppets feat Treblowski said, TLDR, I dabbled with Gary's Mod and Source Filmmaker and the computer they were on died.
Hi, Moonpie. Hi, sweetie. Aw. Difficulty cat. Meow. Hi, baby.
For us Hawaiians, Pele. She's the
I was
goddess
gonna
of the
pet him and you're like, yo, meow. Here we go for a jump.
You're driving in the territory of a fearsome goddess. Definitely worth it for. Pele continues to make Hawaii.
Face
Because of
woman
her, we can
said,
witness the process
nice
of
job,
creation.
Nick.
Oh.
The Wacky Puppets feat Treblowski said, I think the biggest one was Mega Man Saves the World, where Mega Man just throws a watermelon at Cut Man and saves the world somehow.
That sounds about right for you, Trey.
Might sound crazy, but volcanoes are a source of luck. Powerful and breathtaking giants that show us the balance of destruction and creation.
Moonpie is scratching on his new scratching foot. He's a good boy.
Awesome. The rocky flows of a few seconds ago has transitioned to a wet and fertile land. This is what Hawaiians proudly call Kulaivi. Another difficult word, huh?
Face woman said,
There's a nice Japanese
toxic
temple hidden
watermelon.
there, but might be tough to stop. But let's take a picture. To keep it simple, Kulaivi is your homeland, the place that claims you, feeds you, and that you take care of.
The Wacky Puppets feat Treblowski said, from 2013 to 2014 I was kind of experimenting with content, Gary's Mod, Source Filmmaker, and creepypasta narrations.
Yeah, that was well before I met you, now that I think about it. Like, I hadn't met you, what, 2018, roughly? Like, Lich and I just started trying to make content.
The Wacky Puppets feat Treblowski said, about right. The Wacky Puppets feat Treblowski said, that's also the time I spent 12 hours animating a Lego music video for Spooky Scary Skeletons to upload by Halloween.
Haleiwa in sight, well known for its surf and its prawns, obviously.
Ugh, shellfish.
The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski said, "My channel's also older Isaac." The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski said,
It feels like the end.
2007.
The Rainbow Bridge will make a perfect spot
Face woman
to mark the occasion.
said, "Grinning,
Smile.
squinting face, I bet that was awesome, Trey."
Bruh, nice. I'm a fan of the volcano one.
The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski said, "Man, white hair." The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski said, "It's still up, just look up spooky scary skeletons."
Good job, driver. You tasted the harshness of the West. Now I invite you to the wilds of the North. Between sand, asphalt and mud, an all-terrain car is needed. So, here's our response. Neo-engineering, retro touch, wild attitude, all yours
The
for
Wacky
this race,
Puppets feat
the Dodge
Trablowski
Challenger SRT,
said,
cross-country
Ooh.
edition.
"We also do our own illustrations for merchandise. I even did one for Isaac."
Yeah, we try to, yeah.
Hey, mina ka umo olelo puna hele. Aloha no. Kau aku ka manao. Kau maha ka nao. Ya nae. Ka mahele. E lanai. Ka manao. A pili aku ko uka. Pua me ko kai pua. He pili ona mai kai. Ke aloha.
Ooh, Dodge Challenger. Another muscle car.
Wild, wild north this time. The less you ride on asphalt, the better you're gonna be. A good start. The white sandy beaches of Cavella Bay.
The
A
Wacky
serene
Puppets
treasure
feat
away
Trablowski
from the hustle and bustle.
said, "Anyone remember From Dust?"
What is that from Dust?
A famous resort on your left. Perfect place to spot some honu.
Dude is trying to just give us a tour and we're driving around racing.
So what you think? We should leave the road for a bit, yeah? Check out some untamed paths.
The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski said, "It was a godsend where you
jungles are
helped
some
a
of the
small
most
tribe control the
unspoiled
elements to
on
help
the
them
island.
flourish."
Beautiful and
Face
unique.
woman said, "I don't."
Hawaii
Refresh the memory
is more
tray.
than 2,500 miles away from the nearest landmass. No forest in the world looks exactly like this one.
Hi, buddy. Shoulder sits. Whoops. No. Come here. Come here, buddy. There you go. There we go. Moon Pie's proper and proud place. The shoulder. Yeah, hi Moon Pie. Hey baby boy. Ow. We have you have a new spectrum post. Yeah.
Enjoy the winding descent. There's a nice view.
The Wacky Puppets feat Treyblowski said. Old game distributed by Ubisoft. Face Woman said. Oh okay. I just realized I wasn't subscribed to your channel, Trey. I am now. Face Woman said.
You're about to pass right by the La Ie Hawaii Temple, or at least behind it.
Yeah, Mentai gets booped.
That was quick.
Everyone
but we
boots the
still got the
kitty.
photo.
The Wacky Puppets feat Treyblowski said. Thanks, laughing face.
Yeah, I mean, one of those things I definitely keep reminding people too is check your subscriptions, because YouTube definitely has this bad habit of just unsubscribing people a lot.
The Wacky Puppets feat Treyblowski said. We are in the middle of moving, so uploads kind of stopped. Face Woman said. Of course.
The koas in the Kaipapau forest are great. I love how the sunlight breaks through the tree branches.
Face Woman said. Yes, YouTube takes subscribers all the time.
Going sideways in the jungle. Ah, never seen a Dodge Challenger do that before. This one's for the gallery.
Oh. Hey, Mentai.
The Wacky Puppets feat Treyblowski said. It's actually a pretty intricate process, usually devoting a day to film 5 to 10 TikToks, then schedule those as daily uploads as shorts.
All while trying to dodge the bosses on the call center.
Ka'a'awa, the northeast beaches.
Wow, we are ahead of like all these other cars.
Look,
The Wacky
another
Puppets
volcanic
feat
beach.
Treyblowski
Becoming a specialist.
said. Then
There's
we
still
record 5
much to
games with
discover
our
here.
puppets, Kyle the
White,
Skull Ebro,
black,
Grungus
or
Maximus
green.
the Green Thing,
There are literally
Phantasmic, or
beaches
Goth Girl
of
Gremlin
all
Thing,
colors
Girl
here
the
in these
Brunette,
islands.
and Grandpa Blowski. Face Woman said. Pat started a channel building ASMR scenes on Unreal Engine almost 2 years ago, haven't made past 400 subscribers yet. Good thing we're not planning to retire with that. LOL. The Wacky
Yeah.
Puppets feat Treyblowski said. 6.
Oh my god! That was a nice trip.
Bitches and furs. Bitches and
Face
furs.
woman said, "It's called Scenes Are Unreal if you ever want to check it out."
Cool.
The Wacky Puppets Feet Treblowski said, "It makes it more challenging to play while staying in character."
Hey driver, you've sped along some amazing shots since the beginning of this playlist. Maybe it's time for a dip.
The Wacky Puppets Feet Treblowski said, "What was really funny was being in Crisis at call center and seeing manly badass hero play it."
Yeah, cause didn't you voice act that one?
The powerboat designed by the Motorfest team is waiting for
The
you
Wacky
at
Puppets
Lay
Feet
Point.
Treblowski
The Proto MK2,
said,
slick and agile.
"Yes."
I'm about to say, no, not the reunion. Don't tell me reunion stuff. Ooh. Wait, they also have boats?
The Wacky Puppets Feet Treblowski said, "Still waiting for Markiplier to play it, so I can do a shirt saying 'Oh hi Mark' like in that movie The Room."
Bro! I'm getting flashbacks to Hydro Thunder.
The Wacky Puppets Feet
Glad to
Treblowski
see you're sea-bound.
said, "Short."
Careful, it might not look it, but the way the buoys move, the sea is rough. It's time to prove your skills. These waves are not easy to navigate. Go starboard. After that huge rock, there's a
Face
killer
woman
view of the Eastern
said,
Mountains.
"This looks dangerous. LOL."
Probably is.
On a Navy ship? You're brave like a true Hawaiian sailor. Not many know it, but 1,000 years before Columbus stepped foot on the Americas, we were already exploring a
The
country
Wacky
bigger
Puppets
than
Feet
Russia,
Treblowski
Polynesia.
said,
The
"Isa, is
ancestral
there
people
anyone
of
you'd love to
Hawaii
collab with
found their way
someday?
using the best
Mine are
kind of
Gazebo,
GPS.
Meat
The
Canyon,
sky
Watch
and the
Waddle,
stars.
and Black Arrow cartoons."
If there was anybody I'd love to collab with,
I'd say that made us the greatest explorers on the face of the earth.
I'd probably really like
Right?
to collab with, weirdly enough, Lost Paws.
Don't mind my pride, because our wayfinding
Um,
traditions help define who we are.
Markiplier would be one. I'd love to, you know.
Look to your right. We've come back to Kaneohe.
Collab with, you know, some of my favorite VTubers like Zentrea. But, you know, hey,
This swell must make fishermen happy. Taste the ama ama if you can. Simply, oh no.
The Wacky Puppets beat Trablowski. Said. I was a VTuber once. Face Woman. Said. Moist critical. Face Woman.
By the way,
Said.
your boat is great,
Winking face.
sure,
The Wacky
but the
Puppets
next
beat
time,
Trablowski.
let's sail to the stars
Said.
on a real vibe.
But I was too scary, so I became a PNG tuber instead. Face Woman. Said. LOL.
Another shipwreck graffiti. Port side.
dang, I just can't keep up with these boats.
The cruise finishes at Manana, the rabbit island. Don't look for the rabbits though.
The
None
Wacky
left.
Puppets feed
They
Trablowski.
were all moved to another
Sad.
place, like a
I could
farm
be
or
a demon
something.
for an episode of Hell of a Boss, if I had the clout LOL. Face Woman. Said. You're better on the streets. LOL.
Aw.
Well done. Let's move on to the following event. The Motorfest has made a gift for a budding sailor. Look in your inventory. The Proto MK2 is now yours.
The Wacky Puppets feed Trablowski. Said. Did miss out on some auditions too. Face Woman. Said. I can't get enough of Moon Pie just chilling there. LOL. The Wacky Puppets feed Trablowski. Said. Actually sometimes I get a part and then the project just kind of falls through. The Wacky Puppets feed Trablowski. Said.
It happens.
He's like Bulma's dad minus the bowl cut. Face Woman. Said. LOL. The Wacky Puppets feed Trablowski. Said. And the money. Face
Right.
woman said. Grinning, squinting face, rolling on the floor, laughing.
How about some elevation? You're about to take in the island from a whole new perspective. The sky. A tourist's dream. But you're no tourist. You're a pilot.
When? I don't recall getting no pilot license.
Get ready to meet a United States Marine Corps aviation legend, the Transport F4U Corsair.
The F4U Corsair? Did I hear that right? The F4U Corsair. Okay, folks.
Immediate takeoff.
I
Be warned, this
love
engine still does it.
airplanes. The F4U Corsair was one of my favorites. Are you kidding me?
The Wacky Puppets feat Treblowski said. I almost tried to audition for this group trying to continue DBZ abridged, then TFS did a mini view saga.
Welcome aboard. Ready for a little tour of the island from the sky?
The Wacky
You
Puppets
remember the
feat
falls in Manoa
Treblowski
Valley?
said.
Look, straight
So
ahead.
I'm assuming that's dead now.
Oh, this
The
is
Wacky
awesome.
Puppets feat Treblowski said. Wait, planes, boats, and automobiles? What's next, trains?
Honolulu in the light of the setting sun. By the way, Kaneohe must be great at this time. Head over the mountains and see for yourself.
Base woman said. OMG, we're in the sky now.
Right?
Tape 14 said. What's up, love this game.
We're gaining altitude.
What's up? I'm just excited I get to fly an F4U Corsair. Like I said earlier, this is my... Oh my god, I love airplanes. I love
Look
planes.
to your right. No lies here. The beautiful Molokai. The next landscape deserves a photo. A suspension bridge over the Kahana State Park. That valley leads to the ocean.
The Wacky Puppets feat Treblowski
There
said.
used to be dinosaurs around
Bet it
here.
handles better than
Like
GTA planes.
30 years ago.
Tape
It was for a
14
little Hollywood movie.
said.
But they were there, I
Me
swear.
too. Favorite plane? Base woman said. You're doing great.
I mean, I used to do a lot of flight simulators,
when
so
you
I
dive.
hope I know what
You'll
I'm
pick
doing.
up speed.
I hope.
Welcome to Wahiawa, old seat of government, the area of old called Lihue.
Tape 14 said.
You see
Favorite
that
plane?
huge fruit? The city is the place of the famous pineapple plantation and its giant maze. You could come back here after our trip. This is where the Electric Odyssey playlist begins.
I mean, she's not the fastest bird of around, but she is a beautiful bird. Now, if you want something that's really fast, really well known, the SR-71 Blackbird.
Trees are scarce. You are back in the land of Pele.
Face woman said, I'm like turning my body at every checkpoint. LOL.
Right? Let's see if we can push this old bird a little bit faster.
That's the Keck Observatory. Go there when the sun's still low. You simply must immortalize this moment. Oh, mean. Bro, they got graffiti on the floor. That's news to me. Enjoy Kalailoa for a while. I'm afraid we're getting closer to the end of our tour.
Aww. So I wonder if that means we're gonna get plane races later on. Oh, that'd be wicked.
Face woman said, nice.
It's actually funny, as I mentioned in the short, it's hilarious that I play all these racing games and I don't own a car. I just drive trays.
Pu'ulo, the most infamous bay on Oahu. You're gonna want a picture of this. Snap away.
But I was actually mentioning some stories about my car that I had before I sold it. About 10 years ago.
Let's start our descent.
Face woman
And get ready for the land.
said, LOL. The wacky puppets feed Trablowski said, you're like Isaac McQueen.
We're arriving in Honolulu, the last stop of our trip.
And Moonbud just chills right here. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Moonbud is like, why did you disturb me, human?
No time to rest on your laurels. Keep going, driver.
Meow. Oh goodness, we get to keep it?
The wacky puppets feed Trablowski said, wait, would that make me modder?
Meow. Oh my goodness, we get to keep the plane.
Face woman said, you matter already. The wacky puppets feed Trablowski.
Mater, as in.
Mater.
I'm back. Talk to you soon.
Crap, I forgot what button to push to.
The wacky puppets feed Trablowski.
Wait,
said,
that one, yes.
Since he's basically Lightning McQueen. Face
You've
woman
shown your worth by flying
said,
the veteran. Now
grinning,
we'll fly
squinting
only
face.
for you. The Transport F4U Corsair is yours. A present from the Motorfest.
Yeah. Ooh, the Honda Civic Type R. Wonder how they're gonna do this one.
The Wacky Puppets feat Trablowski said, which means I get the perfect amount of screen time in Cars 1, get overused in Cars 2, and don't get used enough in Cars 3.
Maui nui a iwa iwa. E ole o Maui. Piha pono ai ke au. I ka mehana o ka la.
Ooh. I like this Honda Civic.
Base woman said, alright guys, I'm headed to bed.
Gathering place.
Great hanging out.
Thanks for stopping in.
This is where I live. Choke things to show you. But we only have time for one race. So, how do you feel about going on a street park tour? Look at this building. It's like the town's welcoming you. You'll see a lot of them in town. All of them with its own style and meaning.
Woo!
Right, driving in the state capital. Crazy.
Base woman said, good night.
Pay attention. An amazing mural on your right soon. Kamehameha's art. 2 generations linked by Hawaiian culture. Beautiful.
Bro.
The race is getting crazy. Don't miss the next one.
Dude.
Remember Lono? That's him with Kaikilani, the woman he loved.
Whoa. This race is getting awesome. Heck yeah. Woo!
Bruh, check out these Hawaiian patterns. Celebrates the oceanic people and all of the great heritage and traveling across the great expanse. Made by my boy, another local, Corey Tom.
I'm out. Hi, Moon Pie. Hey, buddy. Meow.
Here we go again. The festival. I love what they've done here. Another gathering place. So blessed to be with you on this journey. I'm not saying goodbye, but instead, hui home. We'll surely meet again. The island is not so big.
I love Mikey. There you go, buddy.
It's time to reap your reward. What a trip! I don't see many other places that could top this island for the next Motorfest edition in my database. Anyways, now is all we should be focusing on. This Hawaiian festival is only getting started. Photos make great memories, but cars even more so. The Ford Bronco is yours, and it comes with a complimentary rubber ring for lounging around. You've earned it.
Wait, what? Hello, what do we got? Yeah. The Bronco, the Mustang's beefier off-road cousin. Nice.
A playlist is ready to try. Let's go try it. A playlist is available, driver. We had a lot of fun making this next playlist. One clue, it centers on one of the most famous car models of all time.
Alright, well, I'd love to keep going, but my phone's about dead. Actually, I think it just died. So, it's been awesome, everybody, but I gotta shut it down. It's almost 2:30 and then at night anyway. So, it's been fun. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like. It's been awesome, and I hope to see you guys in the next live stream / video.